sometimes thought of as divine masculine doesn't have to be a male, but somebody in control. This card pulls a lot of musical energy for me. It could be a reminder to rise up, get yourself going in the morning. Maybe turning on music is sets my day. It can just. We had my alarm set to turn on my sound bar and everything, my music in the mornings, and when I had that going on, I was on a roll, was productive, but I feel like I get derailed. Some of you, I assume that this is going to apply to some of you too, or it wouldn't be flowing out of my mouth like this, but I get derailed so easy. And then, I don't know, a neighbor complained or something. I don't know what happened, but my music got unprogrammed to not go off in the morning, and it just derailed me. And I started not having music in the morning, and it took a while for me to realize, oh yeah. So when you find those tricks, stick to them. Make sure you keep doing them. Write them down if you need to. Journaling every day. Even if you just want to put things you're thankful for, or key things that you did that you want to write down. Journaling it's like magical. Okay, but anyway, we've got the Emperor rising up. Maybe using music. I mean, you can clearly see why I got that from this card, right? And then you have the Three of Voices. This is still just pre-shuffle. We're going to lay out a full spread here, but we've got Three of Voices. This is sadness. I feel like this is like getting derailed. It's like, oh no, I did so good. So one thing I'm learning to accept is that we do go through waves. It's like marriages, relationships, there's ups and downs, there's peaks and valleys. But whenever we're in that valley, doesn't it feel like, oh, we're never going to get better? Or it's like, why does this keep happening to me? Maybe some people can stay always, even keeled. But for some of us, I think these ups and downs probably has a lot to do with our placements in our charts, when we have a lot of water in our charts. But just remember that these downs are temporary. Just like you've had them before, you will have the ups again, okay? And then we have balance. So, interesting, wow. It just kind of freaks me out that all that just came out of my mouth, and this just really kind of tied it all together. The Justice card, I always feel like something's wrong with me because I can't balance this super successful me, this rock star me that's energetic and happy and motivational and always wanting to help others. I can't seem to find the balance between that and this version of me that's just sad and feels abandoned. So, wow. So I'm going to say, if that's you too, if you relate to that, then just remember what I'm trying to remind myself is, I've been here before. I kind of tend to go up and down. Maybe that's not normal, but just remember it's not great. It's always something to strive for, this balance. But if that is relating to you, remember that you're not going to stay here. This is going to come back around to you, okay? Some of you, this just could just be that you are heartbroken by, maybe a Libra. Or, wow. It's interesting, the hands cupping the face, that might be significant. Also the bangs. I'm just giving you guys little tidbits to maybe help you realize that this is your reading. If I say something super unique and detailed and it applies to you, then that's a sign to listen carefully, okay? A boardwalk. Let me just get a couple more. I think I'm going to use a different deck, but let me just grab a couple more on that. What else? That's weird because I was feeling fortune cookies. These look like fortune cookies. Muse of Voices. So you could be dealing with an air sign. There's kites in this. But the King of Voices, that's somebody that's, does a lot of thinking. Yeah, I am feeling kind of like that. Some of you guys, I'm not the only one. Some of you guys are very up and down. And I keep thinking I'm seeing an evil eye in the water here. And I can't figure out what it's coming from. It's very strange. But this is independence and happy. I'm filming. I feel the need to say that. Let me grab a different deck. Not just that, but let me. I feel the need to say. I lost it. Hold on. I hope it comes back. I lost it. I'm sorry. Don't knock on the door. Sometimes I talk fast because it's hard to get it all out as fast as the thoughts, you know, and so I'm actually speaking things that were like 3-4 thoughts ago. Shit, I feel like it was important. Hold on to your truth. This is holding your ground. You know, it's not necessarily lashing out, but it's just kind of maintaining. Interesting. Let's look at the recent past. I'm feeling strong, Libra. So, painful ending to something. Look at that, justice. So maybe the justice card is not just representing a Libra, but it's representing, or balance, but it's representing things that have been out of your control. Balancing out. Hi, Lucy. What's next for Libra? Libra, wow. For Aries. Death card. So an ending to what? Okay, let's just play out the full spread and then we'll go dive deeper. Yeah, and this could be self-sabotage. This Five of Swords is, you know, pain, conflict. So looks like that's ending. Things are moving along and going to balance out. Make sure you don't pick up on some learned helplessness. So meaning if you fail at something or some bad things happen, you know, 2 or 3 bad things happen, it can become a psyche thing where we assume that not good things are going to happen when really it kind of makes us feel like we don't have control when really that's, look it up if you need to, learned helplessness. That's not the case. Oh, no. The Hangman. I feel like that's a good thing. Second time I felt apology here. Page of Pentacles. Some sort of stable communication. And then look, the Five of Cups upside down. This is kind of telling me to, you know, the Five of Cups is can be combination of a 3 cups and a 2 cups. If you turn it around, you see there's still 2 cups. And I'm feeling return. I don't see return though. Page of Wands. So communication is the outcome. Yeah, there's the return. Something that ended or left, walking away, is actually going to spark a fire. Yes, and create a new beginning. Did y'all see that fall out? That's the Fool card. Definitely feel a return. But I don't know if it's this Libra or... I can't... Okay, let's just keep going. Four of Wands. Some of you might feel like you're in a twin flame soul connection. Four of Wands is stability, building a foundation. We got some beautiful cards here. Queen of Wands. So I think your strong message here is you have a return. I guess I need to dive into that deeper. But the message that's coming through really super clear here is to try and turn this pain into fire, like fuel. I feel like you guys have had this before. I want to dive in a little deeper. Let's get a different deck. But here's the next cards, or the bottom of the deck. The Star, which is wish fulfillment, healing, hope, and the Chariot card, which is forward motion, divine timing, destiny. It's interesting because this Queen of Wands is about taking action. But it's so strange. I feel this need to say, don't go against the current. Like, maybe there's like a way to take action in a softer, gentler, not an all or nothing, full force, aggressive way. Something like that. Does that even make sense? Let's grab a traditional tarot deck. Oh, look at the bottom of the deck, the Star. So, I mean, this Hangman is coming up in every reading. Okay, tell me about this. Let me get these warmed up real quick. I do want to know about, oh my gosh, about the Justice card, World. Don't block communication, you guys, please. Don't. It's such a mind F when people block or ghost. Unless somebody deserves it, don't do that just to punish people, okay? I think the roles are reversing. And there's that Five of Cups again. Remember I said we got that, but it was in reverse. Look, it's right over this other one. It's time to, there's something opposite of it, so twice. So that's it. The tables have turned. You're the one more in control, maybe in your power. And the person that hurt you is now hurting and missing you. And I bet you wish it would feel good, but it's maybe a little bit validating, but it's still not. Wow, okay. You're not going to engage in conflict. Especially, jeez, look at that. Holy moly. Okay, this is mind-boggling. And then they flew out too. So this is bickering, petty bickering. So maybe this is about, you know what this is? Make sure I think this is what this is saying, is make sure you choose your battles. The Moon card is about things you cannot see. The Five of Wands in reverse, it could be competition. There is no competition. But this card is about winning the war. Like, make sure you choose your battles carefully. I want to say watch your words. You don't want to, okay, if you have a complaint, stick to the, like one thing or the gist of it, instead of, if you throw, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong at somebody, it's going to be too overwhelming, I feel, for them to try and fix. But I think you have a return, and I think the person that hurt you is now hurting. That's what I think. They might be hiding some sort of lack of balance. There's something here, Aries, I'm telling you right now, there's something going on with this person that doesn't make sense because you can't see everything. There's something that's being hidden. Maybe an addiction, or, I feel like this person, there's that Four of Wands again. Well, Emperor, Empress. Okay, so it looks like a twin flame. If you guys, I know you're probably sick of hearing this. I tried to stop telling you guys about it, but they're so good. If you haven't seen the almost personals, that's what I do instead of personals. I'm going to link them down below. I don't link them all the time anymore. They are timeless. I haven't done any in a while, but they are timeless and they're freaking good. Okay? But this does look like twin flame energy. And it looks like there's a return, but it doesn't. I'm just not getting. Oh, look at this. The cocoon this came right before the butterfly. Wow. Oh my gosh. I don't think it's time. It looks like you have a return, but it didn't work out, or it's not working out because it's not time. There's more healing. There's more work, I think, that needs to be done. This is crazy. I mean, am I explaining all this? The cards that are coming out are freaking crazy. So there's unseen conflict, and it's unhealed at this point. Maybe you're in a better trajectory or moving forward towards your healing with the star in the chariot than this person. An ending. The death card means, oh, I wonder if somebody's father passed. I'm so sorry if that's the case. That could be the case for some of you. That could be literally, typically I don't look at the death card as literal, but there's an ending here, and it looks like it's with an emperor, and there's some sort of blocking. Did they block you? Yeah, look at that. Blocking. Gosh, this is a strong freaking reading. So I feel like this person is not quite matured like you. We got divine, feminine, and masculine. I mean, it looks like a soul. I just don't like. I've gotten kind of careful with twin flame because so many times people feel like they're in a twin flame, their life is doomed because they're so heartbroken. But a lot of times that is actually like a what's it called, codependency, and it's counterproductive because what you're supposed to be doing is elevating. So it looks like for some of you, it looks like if you are in a twin flame, you are elevating, but your twin is dragging along a little bit until they get back on their path and they elevate some. It's not the timing. So there's been a long wait and it's been painful, but it's not something. It's like if you didn't break it down, why do you think you can fix it? This person's gonna have. I feel like they want to though. Is this all over the place? Wait, thought I saw another one. No. Thought I saw a card flipped. You know what? I need to try and tap into this real quick. Hold on. There's a little bit of a toxic tie. That doesn't mean that it can't be a twin flame and not come together, but this toxic tie and addiction, some sort of addiction has to be healed more or worked towards. Some toxic tie. And maybe the way to check out the twin flame readings or the links down below. Those are so helpful. But and not that many people watch them, so they're super detailed. If you're pulled to them, then they're usually going to be like blow your mind great and apply. But this is leaving something toxic. Somebody's doing some work, or they're trying to leave an addiction or some sort of toxic tie and go towards healing. But they have to do it alone. It's like something that I think you can't help them with. So if you're like frustrated that it didn't work out, it's actually a good thing for now. Doesn't mean it's forever. It's kind of like goodbye for now, you know. Let's see if we can get an assignment. Actually, Let's try to do my readings shorter. I hope this was clear because I feel it clear. Okay, so there's a need to focus on your health. Got to take care of your health. You've got other pillars. You've got, think of the 5 pillars. You got health, money, relationship, family, passion. So if, say, or love, whichever. Say this one's love. If this one's struggling, then you got to have some of these other pillars that you are constantly feeding. You can't fill your cup of love. Every drop can't come from one of these pillars. It's got to come from multiple. That way, if your love life is struggling, you still have other happy, positive pillars that you've been working on. Okay? If you've only relying 100% on love to make you happy, then guess what? When there's a struggle there, it feels like the whole world is it's devastating. But if you keep up these other pillars, then it's not so devastating because you can, you have this to keep you going. You have health. If you need to take a step towards your health, go to the gym, take a walk, get some sun on your face, drink more water. If you are drinking purified water, you might need to add some minerals. That might be an issue because the purified water gets stripped of that. So there's drops you can look into. There's also, pink salt, just a pinch. I do a pinch of pink salt in my water every day. In a glass, not in plastic. You don't do that in plastic because I think it changes the plastic chemistry of the plastic. But work. Redirect your focus and energy onto work, so that is growing. And then your passion, something that you're curious about, something that feels good, and your family. Okay, so there's all these other pillars, so make sure you do that. And then let me get you a assignment. You have a return, or you just had a return, but there's an element of it being a little not fully developed yet. There's a lot of things that you can do to take action towards something besides the love pillar. I like it. Okay, this is my new deck, and this is like an assignment for you guys. Okay. What the heck? What's going on here? I'm going to put my hand in front of the camera again. I'm sorry, you guys, to help this focus. Yeah. Smile at someone. Look them in the eye and see an amazing human creation. Miracles are everywhere in the form of you and every person you meet. Put your childhood photo on the mirror. If you guys haven't heard that process that I did, it's in the community tab. You can scroll down. There's a child photo of me. It's so freaking cute. I forgot how cute I was. Well, very few photos of me as a child look that cute. but anyway, you put the photo of yourself on the mirror, and then you force yourself. Now, I say do this too, but you force yourself to look at yourself and that photo every day, and it reminds you that child is still inside you, and that. When you look at that photo of yourself in the mirror, you can go in the community tab, it explains this. Remind yourself that's who you're responsible for. That's who you're talking to. That's who you're caring for. That's who you're abandoning. Okay? So try that. You guys let me know if you've tried it yet. I've been talking about it for a while. But if you've tried it, let me know how it's going. The other thing, just to tell you guys, totally random. I don't know if it works or not, but I'm curious. I'm going to try. I'm about to go to Walmart and hopefully I can find something very inexpensive and like a juicer. I'm going to try that celery thing because it's so weird because I keep getting drawn to celery. I keep buying celery but then not eating it, and there's just been several things going on with celery, and then these videos started coming up about the healing powers of celery. So anyway, I'm just sharing. I'm trying that. I don't know. I don't know what the outcome's going to be, but that's what I'm going to do this evening. Is I'm going to go see if I can find a way to. A way you can do the celery thing without a juicer is you can chop it up, put it in a blender. Make sure you wash it, but put it in a blender. Oh, it's supposed to help with like parasites. So I'm like thinking, wow, what if people don't do the celery, juice thing, and they don't wash the celery? They're just feeding themselves parasites from the organic celery, right? But it actually has some sort of component that I don't know if any of this is true. So haven't researched it, just saw it kept coming up, so I kind of paid attention. But supposedly it helps fight parasites and molds, which we all have, it's just a matter of keeping them under control. But anyway, you can chop it up, put it in a blender, and then use, I don't know if it's a potato sack or it's some sort of bag that strains the juice from the celery. And that's why juicing is important and not just eating celery, because wish I had $1 for every time I said celery. Because it's when the juice is separated from the meat of the celery, it does something, it's some sort of chemical activation or the salt or something. I don't know, you guys. It just, what I saw was like intuitively like forehead slap, like, oh my God, maybe this is why I keep having freaking celery in my face and why I keep being drawn to buy celery, but I don't even use it. There's something, anyway, I'm going to try it. You guys can try it. So you can do that to drain, there's like some sort of cloth you can buy, inexpensive cloth you can buy on Amazon or maybe at a store that you can actually blend up the celery in the blender. I probably lost most of you, so if you're still here, I love you guys. And then you strain it so that you're just getting the juice, okay? Because there's something to do with when you press it, and maybe y'all know this, because maybe this is known for all juicing. But anyway, let's read this. We all run negative tapes in our head, so change the tape by telling yourself positive stories. I am an amazing person. I love my life. Good luck follows me. Oh, sorry, babes. There. I embrace my magnificence. I am high vibe. I am a high vibe being. I create affirming thoughts. I deserve love. I am joyful. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I am abundant. I have abundance and self-worth. Right on. So, love you guys. Talk to me in the comments. I don't know why am I doing something different, because I'm not getting hardly any comments.